My name is Heidi Nordlund, and today I would like to share with you about the power of words, your spoken word. You may be aware that your thoughts and your spoken word are powerful. And how are you doing with incorporating that insight and that knowledge into your everyday life? It's easy to talk about, oh yes, I know how powerful my thoughts and voice and words are, and then still end up talking gossip or listening to gossip and agreeing to gossip or talking down on somebody or pointing out something that you may have criticized about yourself and then criticizing other people about it, judgments. And I want to speak about that a little bit because it's so important. We are here setting intentions for wanting to live greatness. If you were not interested in living a life of greatness, you would not be on this message with me right now. You wouldn't be listening to me right now. So you are aware that in order to live your greatness, there are certain things that have to be put in place. The importance of your spoken word in order to live your greatness cannot be emphasized enough. There is so much energy behind your spoken word, all that energy and vibration and frequency that you are emitting in your voice. So in order for us to truly speak impeccably, you may be familiar with Don Miguel Ruiz, who wrote the 4 Agreements. And the first agreement that he writes about is being impeccable with your word. Why is that so important? Because what you say, what comes out as words, are your thoughts. Is your storyline that you repeat over and over and over again. It's the world that you create for yourself. So if you want to change something in your life, you have to go way back into your unconsciousness to start dismantling all the lower vibrational, low frequency thoughts that are based upon feelings of hurt, feelings of shame, feelings of guilt, feelings of blame and criticism and unworthiness. And so much is being stored in the unconsciousness. And it is not until that we bring it forth into the consciousness and bring awareness to it that we're going to truly start changing our thoughts and truly start shifting our words. So as you can see, in order for us to truly be impeccable with our words, there is this beautiful work to be done on the back side of it. So we can show up on stage like this and truly be authentic and real and honest about speaking love, speaking sweetness, speaking divinity. And the question is, what kind of transformative inner work are you ready to do? There is all kinds of work available. And if you feel drawn to working with me, and if you feel drawn to access that unconsciousness and making it clear about what storylines are there about why you're experiencing certain limiting beliefs, why you're up against certain blockages, why you may feel that you repeat things from your family and mistakes. If you feel like a failure, if you feel stuck, if you feel that you've tried so many things and you are about to give up, but you want to try one more thing, then I may have something that works for you. Because I used to feel stuck. I was guided to do some amazing spiritual healing work. And I'm witnessing it works in every single person that I work with. And it is amazing how it is cleaning up all that stuff in the unconsciousness. So you can show up and be present in your life with healthy, pure, beautiful thoughts that are becoming beautiful words. So your voice becomes healing. That the energy in your spoken word will invoke change and transformation in everyone that you get into connection with. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing? That in your life, no matter where you go, you're spreading glitter and sparkles of love and healing and joy and happiness because of the inner work that you have done and your willingness and your sincerity and your open heart showing up, being the incredible healer that you truly are. So if you doubt that you are a healer and that you have healing abilities, then let's talk, because I can assure you that you have what it takes to discover your healing abilities, to truly, truly, truly show up in your life as that incredible, divine, spiritual being that you truly are. So go ahead and right now, take a long, deep breath. Inhale with great love. And exhale with great love. Take a deep sigh, inhale and hold the breath. Exhale, feeling centered and grounded and at peace. Take some more long, deep breaths and now say to yourself, I am worthy of living my greatest life now. Say it out loud. I am worthy of living my greatest life now. What does your inner voice from your unconsciousness, what is your unconsciousness responding in regards to that statement? Be honest with yourself. If it's celebrating you, if it's agreeing with that statement and you're feeling deep peace and deep gratitude and deep love and joy within, you've done really beautiful work. And you're ready to launch your greatness into this world. So if you're not sure how to do that and not sure of your healing skills, then let's connect, because I'm sure that with what I have gone through in the last 24 years of my life, everything that I've learned, everything that I have processed and gone through, and all the insights that have been presented themselves to me, I have something to offer you. So if you like my presence, if you resonate with my energy, then let's explore what may be possible for us to do. If that unconscious voice is in disbelief and not fully trusting you that you truly are worthy of living your greatest life right now, that unconscious voice wants to take you down and say, no, heck no, blah, 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 blah. Voices of other people that may have been abusive to you, exercising their control and manipulation over you, keeping you down. And you've taken that voice personally and made it your voice, and feeling stuck in the stickiness of that unhealthy voice, then there is a need of some inner work to be done. And I'm excited to share with you that the spiritual healing work that has been presented to me in the last 5-10 years is speeding up the progress. Wouldn't it be nice that you sooner than later could feel knowing that you are worthy of living your greatest life and living your greatness now? Wouldn't that be nice if you could live that now rather than in 5-10 years from now? What would it mean for you if you did some inner work in the next 6 months and you would have freed yourself from that unconscious limitation, those ancestral, those karmic bonds of agreements, negative habits, negative tendencies, cycles that have been repeating itself? Think about what would it mean for you in your life if in the next 6 months you could completely free yourself from those, and you could show up in your family life, in your personal life, in your professional life, your business, your relationships with your friendships, and be pure. And you could celebrate your life truly, authentically, sincerely, honestly, because you know that you've done your inner work. You faced your shadows, you faced the inner demons, you faced the low vibration, you faced all the agreements, you faced all the storylines that go before, that have shaped you who you are today. In 6 months, that you could heal at all these levels, in the depth of your unconscious, to the level where you can speak authentically and be real, coming from your heart. That what people say is not going to trigger you because you are aware of who you are. You know who you are. You know why you have had tendencies to do certain things, addictive behaviors, unhealthy habits, repetitive, negative thinking, and so forth, being stuck. In 6 months, if you were free from all that, instead of taking years to do it, we have practices nowadays that make that possible for you. It excites me that we have the ability to speed up our healing, our living, our greatness, speeding up our success, speeding up being happy. Now, if you have nothing to complain about in your life, if your life is perfect in every way, then this is probably not for you right now. Just cruise and enjoy and be excited and happy about your life. But if you are experiencing some things in your life that you would like to improve on, that you would like to transform and change, some things that you would like to shift and transform, then I have some very powerful practices that really, really work. I've been working with the spiritual healing work that I do for the last 8 years, and I have seen it work with so many people. I've worked with people for 24 years in the area of health, wellness, health and healing. And I worked with people through yoga therapy, through Ayurvedic medicine, through Tibetan cranial, through Tibetan astral healing, long distance remote healing. I worked with people postpartum, pregnancy, and I worked with people with depressions and anxiety and that have felt so stuck in a negative mindset that they just didn't know what to do. And every person that I worked with has always had something positive to say about the inner work that they've done. Because I empower, I encourage people to connect with their inner wisdom, inner guide, the higher self, your intuition. So you know what's true for you. I'm not somebody to tell you what to do. I hold space for you to recognize and realize what is your truth and gain the connection with your higher self and your spirit guides. And when you connect with that, anything is possible and miracles happen. Miraculous healing, synchronicities. It is so beautiful. And I'm witnessing that every single day. The opportunities that come for the people, that come to the people that do the work with me, it's just so beautiful. So if you feel ready to change something in your life, if you have a stronger desire to change your life for the better, that desire is stronger than wanting to stay the same, then please reach out and let's explore. Let's discover if there is something that you can do that effectively, safely, and quickly can shift that for you so you can move on and live the life that you're here to enjoy. The life that we have right now is short. Even if you live 100 years, even if you live more than 100 years, it's still really short. So let's make it worth living for. What do you say? Are you ready? What do you hear in your mind? Ask yourself, am I ready? What is the answer in your mind? You've been listening to me for a little while here, and I've set a strong intention to share with you a high vibration, breathing with awareness, speaking loving, divine words, and you have a greater connection with your higher self right now. Your heart is opening up in the love and the worthiness. So now you can trust that voice that comes in your head. Ask, am I ready to see myself in a whole new light now? Am I ready to open my heart now? if you answer yes to any of that, then there is an opportunity that is presenting itself to you right now. And when opportunities present themselves, it is often a good idea to jump on them now, because it's very common that they come and go. Just like divine guidance, it's like a shooting star. You don't see a shooting star in the sky every single time you go outside and you look into the sky. It's a special blessing. So just like that, an opportunity comes, whoo, we gotta grab it and act on it and trust that it is a divine guidance, that it's gonna take us to somewhere that we're praying about, that we've set intentions for. Don't you pray and set intentions and affirm and declare things because you want to achieve it? And then when the universe is presenting you with the opportunities, if you disregard them and you close the door on them, you think they're gonna keep knocking? No. How many times do you have to say no to somebody before they decide to go a different direction? So these are just questions to give you some things to ponder and contemplate within yourself. Because if you pray and set intentions for change in your life, then this may be the sign that you've been waiting for. Maybe we're meant to work together. I have a lot to offer, and I say that with the greatest humility, because I have been through a lot, and I've worked through some really intense things. I've tried a lot. I've traveled all around the world. I've meditated 7 hours a day. I've met some amazing masters. And I love working with people that are, like yourself, aware and ready to step up to the plate of achieving your goals. My challenge to you right now is to become aware of your spoken word in conversations with your friends, with your family, with your parents, with your spouse, with your partner, with your kids, with the world. When you speak freely, what kind of words come out? Are they more in the negative loaded energetics of limitations and blame and shame and guilt and criticism and venting and complaining? Or are they more in the category of divine, patience, uplifting, encouraging, empowering, loving, joyful, insightful? Be honest with yourself. Which weighs heavier at any given time in your life towards yourself and towards others? It's a simple question for you to be honest. We're not perfect. I'm not sitting here on top of some pedestal telling you what to do. I am simply encouraging you to bring awareness into your communication and your language with others. And it's up to you to bring the awareness. Without awareness, there's not going to be any change. There's not going to be any transformation. There's not going to be any answered prayers or answered intentions. It starts with that awareness that there is something that needs to change. And if the venting and the complaining and the looking for faults in yourself and in others is heavier than the divine qualities and the love, there is a need for change. So if you feel so inclined, you can ask your closest ones, your loved ones and your closest friends, what is their experience of you? Honestly, to speak honestly. It is a nice conversation to have with somebody. What do they feel when they talk with you? Do they feel the love? Do they feel the support? Do they feel the encouragement and the upliftment? What do they experience? Of course, it's not possible to be 100% all the time. We're human. But for the most of the time, you want to be more than 51% over in the divine category of feeling happy. And if there is shame, blame, and guilt, patterns, unworthiness in the unconscious that is still to be worked on, it will pierce through and it will find a way to come out at some points. And that is the opportunity to be honest with ourselves that we got more work to do. There's no end to this journey. There's no end. But if you want to speed up your journey, then I have some things that can do that for you. And it's safe. And it is filled with love and high vibration and celebration and connecting with the divine within you and the divine all around you. So thank you for joining me here with so much love. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings in the whole world be healthy and happy. May there be peace in the body, peace in the mind, and peace in the soul and all around. In the name of love and light, I look forward to our paths crossing again. Bye-bye.